Okay guys, today's update is going to be for the SS. What I'm going to be doing is taking the factory fuse box cover, and there is this perfect like 6x6 square on the top of the fuse box. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to install this custom trim build plate that I designed and made. Now this is a template on the SS forums that you can download, and what I did, and all that's really on the template is the year model of the SS, all of these information pieces, you know, like where it's made, the model number, build number, option codes, paint codes, etc. All of those spaces are blank. And what I did was I actually just went online and found various, you know, Chevrolet and GM logos. I copied them, I put them onto the template, and then what I did was I actually deleted, because they were like in color, so what I did was I used Photoshop to delete the background of the logo to make it where it was black, and then the item I wanted to show through from the brushed aluminum was white. So what I did was I went in and deleted the color of that. So I found the Chevrolet logo, the GM logo, and the round Holden logo. And the template that's on the internet actually has the center logo over here in the left corner. I didn't really have another logo to put on the right side, so what I did was I just grabbed the Holden logo, you know, deleted the color content, made a transparent background, moved that and the Holden logo over to the center, and I think it looks pretty good. So this, I ordered this, it's a aluminum backed with like a plastic inner sign from a website called signs.com. There was a coupon code when I placed the order. I think the coupon code was mobile, and I saved 5%. So this 6x6 sign was $23 plus shipping to the house. So I want to say it was about 30 bucks. I spent maybe 30 minutes messing around in Photoshop to get the logos and add all the information that I wanted. Now, to get this information, you actually need to contact Chevrolet. Their customer service is on the Chevy SS forums. Send them a message, send them your VIN number, and they will send you an email with all the information. So they basically printed out a PDF file with all the information from your car. In particular, you know, my car was number 534 of 3,527 that were built in 2014. Of the options with the sunroof and the inflator, my car was number 40 of 208. So they only made 208 white cars in the Heron white with the inflator and sunroof. So that's just information that you can get from Chevrolet. And yes, I got tape on the VIN number. I'm just protecting myself. So VIN number's on there, but I just cover up stuff that you don't want to share. So the font that I used for the sign was Impact. I want to believe it was bold and capitalized. That's the same as the logo up top, and actually all those meme generators that you see online, the font that they use is called Impact. So used font, the Impact font, filled out all the information, then I had to like center all of the text. So this took me maybe an hour, you know, nothing too complex, and then just going in and deleting, you know, moving stuff around, adding the logos that I wanted. Now you can download this template. There's some guy who made a PDF file of it. You can just get this, fill in your information, and it will actually save it, and then you upload it to the signs.com website. But I wanted it a little bit customized and just made it to the way I wanted it. Now I did see a guy charging like $85 for these. Like I said, I paid 30 bucks. So if you've got 30 bucks and a copy of Photoshop or PaintShop Pro, you should be able to make one of these yourself for like $30 plus your time. The person I saw selling them for like 85 bucks, that's $50 that in my opinion is not worth spending. So just, you know, depends on what your technical skills with computers and whatnot, but all in, I've got 30 bucks in this. So this took about a week to get from signs.com. They actually packaged this very well. It came wrapped in cellophane, and then it had air bubble wrapping all over it. And so I mean, this thing got to my house in one piece with no issues. So all right guys, as you can see, I grabbed a silver Sharpie marker, just marked where I want to put the hole, and just drilling it. This stuff's really thin aluminum, so you know, it's not going to take much to go through it. So I got 3 out of 4. Let's get this last one. And I'll be honest guys, my holes aren't going to be all perfectly in the same spot. I'm not too worried about it. I mean, it's a little build plaque that, you know, isn't really all that important. I know that sounds kind of messed up, but anyway, so let's grab the fuse panel and make sure we have this going the right way, because that would really suck if you put the fuse panel on there and you had it pointed the wrong way. So, all right, so you want the lock facing down and the arrows, or the fuse panel relay, pointing toward the front bumper. So that'd be really embarrassing if I put the fuse panel in upside down. But anyway, so my 4 screws. Trying to get this lined up the way you want it is kind of going to be the biggest pain. So where I have it now, too much of a gap in the bottom. Actually, this light's not helping. Okay, I think the top's good. Bottom isn't, I need to scoot it back down. So yeah, I'm just trying to center it. I think we're good. Yeah, so let's that's one. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go diagonal. And now what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to attempt to screw these in. We'll see. Need that light again. Okay, so that actually went in. Cool. So what I'm going to do is screw it in. Then I'm going to attempt to line up the top. Hole that I made. Okay, there you go. And then the last two should be able to just drill right through the cap. So what I've done was I drilled the first two, the diagonal from each other, and then I put 2 screws in. Then I drilled the other 2 diagonal holes through the plastic, and now I'm going to put tighten this down all the way. Alright, so there you go. Here's your finished custom trim plate installed on the fuse panel. As you can see, there is a hump in the middle of the panel, and the metal trim did kind of bend a little bit to conform to that. You might try putting some double-sided tape under here. With these 4 screws, I really don't think I'm gonna have a problem, but you never know. So now here's gonna be the real test. When I put it back on the car, will it hit any of the fuses? It shouldn't, but all right, there you go. All right, so that's finishing this project. You know, it wasn't too hard, just a couple screws and, you know, a drill bit, and you're good to go. I will say this, that smaller drill bit ended up working fine. I didn't have to come back in and remount these holes with a bigger screw. Using a smaller size allowed the thread to sink into the sign as well as the fuse panel. You know, for 30 bucks, it makes under the hood just look that much better. You know, it's one less thing, one less black plastic thing for people to, you know, to ignore. So, and people can walk up and look at the plate and you know, when you're at a car show, when you got the hood open. So I think it looks that much better. Like I said, the sign was $23 plus shipping from signs.com. I'll have a link to the thread on SS forums where you download the template and all that. Like I said, I've got 30 bucks into it. Other people are charging $85 for this, which in my opinion is a total ripoff, but that's not, you know, that's besides the point. If you got a little bit of time and a little bit of skill on a computer, you know, you can make these yourself. But, you know, people are charging, I guess they want $50. I guess they want, you know, $25 an hour, you know, saying that it takes them 2 hours to design a plate. So, but it won't. Like I said, I got maybe an hour of design time into this. Thanks guys for watching. Have a good one. Thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to like it, and if you haven't already, please subscribe.